Hello everyone, Carlos here for keyboard shortcut number 23, which is gonna be about Control F1. Okay, Control F1 is basically this. Okay, let me just get myself into this, and maybe pretty much is to expand or collapse the ribbon. Okay, the ribbon in the interface. And now this might seem so basic, but a lot of people do work, and I'm gonna spend this workbook. A lot of people work with the ribbon expanding. Now I don't have an issue with it, but I think sometimes you can save it. You know, since I learned this term of a cognitive load and working with the interfaces, sometimes you might want to have that ribbon collapsed. You know, so you can your mind, your eyes can focus on the data on the worksheet. Okay, what actually was is more important, so they don't spend too much time, for example, that ribbon, even though I mean this might be sound silly for you, but it's something that I learned. Those are some emitting information, believe it or not, and your mind is also taking in. So your mind is sort of paying attention to like the worksheet, the blue table, and also those buttons. But if you collapse them, then your mind might focus more on the data, what's more important. Okay, now that's basically it, the keyboard shortcut. I mean, Control F1, Control F1 to collapse. Okay, you have to hold down the Control key and remember the clutch analogy in order to make your your gear changes. Well, we hold Control key, sort of acting as the clutch, and then F1 to sort of expand or collapse the ribbon. Okay. Now let's go to the sort of the agenda, because pretty much I have told you what it is about. But why is it useful for presentation? Okay. And I think this is very important. Let me just open real quick something real quick here, and maybe I'll pause. I'll actually cut the video here and edit it. All right. So for example, I'm gonna show you a real example. Say we expand this and we sort of do Control F1. Okay. Now if we do Control F1, I mean Control Shift 1. Let me just collapse this. We actually gonna invoke the whole table to be expanded, but we have to hold down Control Shift F1. See, now it expanded the whole thing, and the ribbon even got thinner. Okay, but you might think, well, when would this be useful in anything? So check this out. For example, if you had a workbook, for example, a report like this that I did with Zebra BI visuals, for example, the ones you see in there, I'll do Control F1. So I still have some sort of space here that I actually can save the audience to not look around. Okay, this area that I'm pointing with a red line. So how do I do that? First of all, I go to view, and actually I deselect the formula bar and the heading. Okay, that will take out the references of columns and rows. And then since I have remember that button for if I'm hiding columns, then if we can hide it with Control 8, so Control 8 here. And now, again, now I go with right here. I'm just gonna put right here this column, and let's expand this. And what you're gonna do is Control Shift F1. Once you do that, now see, now our eyes are focusing on the charts, on the data. So you can think of Control Shift F1 as sort of the keyboard shortcut to mark PowerPoint. Okay, because as you can see, I'm taking a lot of space here, and not you can't even see the tabs, and not even the the green bar of where the quick access toolbar is located. You can also Control Shift 1 to even hide that, and actually the audience can focus more on what's important, which is the data. Okay, so that's pretty much it, the keyboard shortcut. I mean, let me show you another example here. For example, I have this chart that I built, for example, with dynamic arrays. Just call it up to 1, maybe call it up to here. But see, if I wanted people to just focus on the chart, maybe I can just put myself, do this, put the space here, and then Control Shift F1. And now, well, let's just hide the headings, okay? And now Control Shift F1, and see, now people can focus more. Now the chart is, you know, more relevant. It's actually taking all the space, and now all these buttons and panels are hidden. Now that's the keyboard shortcut. Okay, Control Shift F1, but just Control F1 if you wanna to show or hide the ribbon. Okay. Now, just to recap, maybe I can close this. No, don't save. Pretty much that's why it's useful. Okay, Control Shift F1 for presentation, but also if you just do Control F1 just for actually just using it to show or hide the ribbon. Okay. And that's it, guys. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you for number 24. Thank you.